Hey y'all, it's kind of a first for Scotty D TV. Today I'm making a vegetarian dish for a video. Now I'm going to have a big porterhouse steak to go with it, but the dish I'm making today is vegetarian. My girlfriend, she's vegetarian, so I have to go out and try to find exciting ways to make vegetables taste good. And this is one of the things I came up with a while back, and I really like it. Now you can put your own spin on it. You see, I've got some potatoes, and we got some poblano pepper there, an Anaheim pepper here, some of those tomatillos, whatever you call those things. I'm going to put some mushrooms on top of it. Got some cauliflower, some broccoli, little onion, some carrot, V8 juice, just regular original V8 juice. I got some jalapenos, or I would have got the spicy, but I want to put some jalapenos in this, so I didn't want to have both and make it too hot. And then we'll put a little honey in it, some paprika, pepper, salt, and I'm going to use this garlic with the olive oil in it. And of course, I hardly make anything without the Rotel tomatoes. So we're going to put all this, I'm going to cut all this stuff up, we're going to put it in there, cover it, we're going to actually cook it on the grill. It's been in the 90s for over 2 weeks here, and I just don't feel like cooking inside tonight. You know, I'm over the heat. It's not so bad when you had time to adjust to it by July or August, but this is like the 1st of June, end of May, and it's wearing me out, to be honest with you. So anyways, let me get some of these vegetables cut up, and we're going to mix this stuff together, and actually I pour it over it once it's put in there. So let me get the vegetables cut up, and then I'll bring you back. I'll show you the ratios that I'm going to use to mix up the marinade for it, and we'll get it put together, get it cooked up, and see if it's any good. Alright, as you can see, I took those potatoes. I changed the size of the pan for what I've got. I think that you want it to pile up. You don't want it to be, just laid out in the bottom of a big pan. So anyways, I found this smaller pan. We're going to use that. I took those potatoes, cut them into chunks about that big. I feel that they'll probably cook evenly with everything else. Put the potatoes on the bottom, and then we'll put the carrots in there. Those are going to be the toughest things to get. Well, these carrots will be the toughest thing to get cooked, but I just got these little baby carrots ready to wash. Don't have to mess with them, but you can use regular long carrots, regular sized carrots. Get that laid in there, and then let's see here. I diced up this onion, kind of a rough chop. Let's put that in there. And we got these jalapenos. They're going to be jumping off. Let's see, we got one of these tomatillos or whatever. I don't know about that. It's the first time I've cooked with these, but let's just quarter them. Let's just quarter them and see what happens. I'll be honest with you, I love those. I've had them stuffed with like ham and cheese, and they're good, so I've always wanted to incorporate them somehow. I figured this would be a good way. So I'm going to quarter those, put those in there, and then we got the Anaheim pepper here. Kind of want to leave it in big chunks, because it'll cook down, but you take a piece of that, cut it up however small you want. And again, keep in mind the combination is yours. Whatever you want, whatever you think would be a good combination of vegetables, that's what you want to do. Because I don't use the same vegetables every time, believe it or not. I probably don't make it twice the same way, because I don't write anything down. I just go with what I think. So you got that in there. Then we're going to throw this cauliflower. We got the poblano here. Same way with it. But what I want to do with it, cut it sideways. I'll cut it into little pieces, because I want that flavor throughout it all. So put ribbons of those in there. Kind of give you an idea, because with a lot of my recipes you can adjust to what you like more or less. And then let's lay this cauliflower in there. Lay it around. And then we'll lay the broccoli in there. Break it up into pieces. I cut most of the stalk out. I don't necessarily like to eat the stalk if I don't have to, so put that in there. And then we're going to lay these mushrooms right on top, just like that. And then we're going to cover it in foil. But I'm going to bring it back, show you how to mix up the sauce for it, and then we'll pour it on and we'll get it covered up, get it out on the grill. Alright, I got a 4-cup measuring cup here, so at least you'll be able to get some idea how much I'm going to use. But again, it's all by eye. I'm using this V8 juice. It takes a lot, adding a lot of seasonings and stuff to it because, you know, it's already flavored V8 juice. But anyways, what is that? Cup and a half of V8 juice. Let's put a nice heaping spoonful of garlic in there. Let's throw a couple shakes of paprika and some fresh ground pepper. It's nice. A little sea salt in there. Not much. Just a little. Just throw a little honey in there. And then, what I'm going to do, put some butter in there, and my Rotel tomatoes. And try not to make a mess. Now what we're going to do is just stir that up. I think, just to make it easy, I'm going to add a little more tomato juice to it, just to make sure enough. You know, because you're going to cook it on the grill for 45 minutes or an hour, and it's going to steam the vegetables with this flavoring. See, I mean, there's no, I'm not going to do it with water, I'm going to do it with this flavoring here. So, anyways, we got the vegetables right over here, and as you may have suspected, all we're going to do is just pour this all over there. And you see I've taken the mushrooms off, but then you're just going to come back. If I'm getting in your way, I'm sorry. And lay those over the top. And then we're just going to wrap it in tin foil. And like I said, I'll go out and I'll start some charcoal up. I don't use gas, I use charcoal. So, you know, I just put it on a charcoal fire. Once the coals have, you know, gone to white and, you know, they're ready to cook on, I'll let it sit on that grill for 45 minutes or an hour. You know, you go out there, you can hear it bubbling inside. But anyways, I'm not going to bore you with, you know, well, I've already did a video on lighting a grill. So if you need to know how to do that, you can find that here too. But let me, you know, let me get this wrapped up, get the grill started, and when we pull it off, we'll take a look at it, see how it turned out. Alright, I just wanted to bring y'all back and just show you it coming off the grill. That's how I had it wrapped up. The important thing is to make sure you wrap this aluminum foil tight, because you want to try to keep all the steam in you can. But take a fork here. All that cauliflower's done. See if we can find a carrot down here. Yeah. Carrots are done. That's good to go right there. That's going to be some good stuff. Alright, we're going to let it set. And I got my steak cooking. So once I get that done, I'll serve up some steak and some vegetables. Healthy meal for tonight. And we'll give it a shot, see how it turned out. Well, there you go. See, the vegetables get in... They get that tomato flavor, and I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but anyhow, that stuff's all the way through it. I love tomatoes, so, you know, anyhow, look at that. Just get a little pepper there, a little cauliflower, a little broccoli. See how that is. Oh man, that is very good. See how I did on the steak while we're at it. Yeah, that's very nice. Man, that's so good. Well, there you go. Nice healthy meal, right? A little meat, little vegetables, green vegetables, white vegetables, red vegetables, all colors, green, everything. Orange. So, obviously, you know where I'm going. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Have a good night. See ya.